Picture this. You spent billions. You built a skyline-defining masterpiece. The concrete is cured, the glass is sparkling, and your ego is through the roof. And then, boom, multi-million peso damages, a total demolition order, slapped right onto your project. Nope. No natural disasters, no angry monsters. Your multi-billion peso empire just got completely yeeted into the shadow realm because of a simple notebook you completely and utterly ghosted. Welcome to the anatomy of a legal collapse. Because in the real world, if you didn't write it down while it was happening, legally speaking, it never happened at all. Grab your snacks, besties, because we're about to dive into why the most dangerous weapon in construction isn't a wrecking ball, it's a blank page. So how do we get into this mess? Simple. We live in a society run entirely on vibes. Picture the average construction site or project management office. Are people writing things down in official, leather-bound, date-stamped logbooks? Absolutely not. We are out here running a multi-billion peso operation, relying on three things: pure memory, random sticky notes that instantly vanish into the void, and, worst of all, the group chat. I'm about to drop some insider tea, and it's going to ruin your entire aesthetic. Come closer. Nudge. You think typing "Hey boss, poured the concrete for column B today" looks solid lol into a group chat with 45 people protects you? You think sending a late night DM or keeping a mental tally of who approved what is going to save your skin when things go south? Spoiler alert, in a court of law, your group chat holds zero weight. When the lawyers pull up, they don't care about your read receipts. They don't care about your trust me bro energy. If it's not a contemporaneous record, meaning written down at the exact moment it happened by the person responsible, legally, it never happened, you hallucinated it. It's a myth. Relying on memory in a legal battle is like trying to catch a falling piano with a wet paper towel. Stop archiving your life in group chat memes, because when the judge asks for receipts, vibe checks won't pay the damages. Alright besties, if we want to survive the legal death penalty, we need to upgrade our inventory. We aren't just writing random diary entries about our feelings, we are building a bulletproof daily construction report. Think of this like your ultimate video game strategy guide. There are 4 core pillars to keeping your empire safe. Master these, and you're basically invincible. Pillar number 1, weather conditions and site status. Listen, we live in the Philippines. One minute it's giving gorgeous tropical sunshine. The next minute the sky opens up and launches a Category 5 monsoon directly onto your fresh concrete. When your client starts screaming at you because the project is delayed, what saves your life? The act of God defense. But here's the catch. The judge isn't going to take your word that it rained on Tuesday. You need to log the exact weather, the temperature, and how many hours the rain shut down work. If it's not in the logbook, the court assumes you were just taking an unscheduled nap. Pillar number 2, manpower and equipment deployment. Picture this. You promised the boss a full squad of 50 elite construction workers and 5 heavy-duty backhoes. But on site, you've got 3 guys named Dave sharing 1 rusty shovel and a broken wheelbarrow. Tracking your daily headcounts and equipment status isn't just busy work, it's how you prove why your timeline is moving slower than Wi-Fi in 2004. If a labor shortage hits and you didn't write it down, congratulations. The delay is officially your fault, bestie. Pillar number 3, material deliveries and quality checks. We are officially entering our receipt era. When 500 bags of cement arrive at the gate, you can't just wave your hand and say, "Yeah, looks fire, put it over there." You need delivery receipt DR numbers, exact quantities, and a quick visual inspection. Did the steel bars arrive all rusty and bent like cheap wire hangers? Write it down. If you accept garbage materials without documenting it, you're legally adopting every single structural defect that happens later. Don't ghost the quality check. Pillar number 4, accomplishments and site instructions. This one is your armor against scope creep, when clients try to sneak in 1,000 extra chores without paying you a single cent more. When the client or architect walks by and says, "Hey, change all the tiles to imported Italian marble," you don't just nod and smile, you lock that instruction down in your logbook immediately. If it's not written down with who said it and when, the client will look you dead in the eye later and say, "I never said that, you hallucinated it." Padlock your boundaries with ink and keep your empire standing. Alright, theory time is over. Let's look at how this actually saves lives in the wild. Whether you're building a cozy little suburban dream home or a massive multi-billion-peso mega infrastructure project that stretches to the horizon, the rules don't change. Take residential builds, for example. Picture a client, let's call her Tita Chloe, building her dream house. Mid-construction, she decides she wants the kitchen sink moved 3 feet to the left. Without a logbook, total chaos. Tita Chloe forgets she asked for it, sees the plumbing layout, and starts a full-scale emotional meltdown. She refuses to pay, claiming you ruined her life. With the logbook, you flip to Tuesday, show her exact signature and the timestamp, and crisis is averted. It protects the owner from sketchy contractors, and it protects the builder from getting ghosted on their payment. It's couples therapy for clients and contractors. Now, scale that up to massive commercial buildings or government infrastructure projects. We're talking thousands of workers, millions of pesos changing hands every single day, and lawyers lurking in the shadows like sharks. On a mega project, a single unrecorded delay can trigger a domino effect of multi-million peso penalties. If a supply chain glitch halts steel deliveries for a week and your daily report doesn't document it, boom, the client slaps you with liquidated damages and your company is suddenly paying out of pocket. At the end of the day, a paper trail isn't about being annoying or bureaucratic, it's your legal suit of armor. So whether you're pouring a backyard patio or building a skyline-defining fortress, remember the golden rule of project management. If it's not documented, it's just a rumor. Keep your pens sharp, log your days, and stay out of court, besties. So what have we learned today, besties? We've learned that empire building isn't just about hard hats and heavy machinery. It's about the humble paper trail standing between you and absolute financial ruin. Whether you're dodging a demolition order or saving your project from the group chat shadow realm, the golden rule remains undefeated. Ink it or sink it. Now, before we ride off into the sunset and close our logbooks for the day, we gotta drop the official Real Talk disclaimer. Everything we talked about today is for general guidance and informational vibes only. In the actual real-world arena, the safety of any building or home doesn't come from good luck. It comes from heavy-duty, precise calculations and professional evaluations. So please, before you go trying to design a skyscraper in your backyard or starting any construction chaos, always consult your local licensed architects and engineers. Don't let your DIY era turn into a structural catastrophe. If your brain just leveled up today, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts or horror stories in the comments below. Until our next deep dive into the wild world of project management, stay safe, protect your paper trails, and build wisely. So, you think you've mastered the art of the paper trail? You've got your daily logbook, your weather logs are pristine, and your receipts are locked in a vault. You're invincible, right? Think again, besties. Because what happens when the client slips a tiny little change into the project halfway through construction and verbally promises to pay for it later, but never signs a single piece of paper? Oh, is your handshake legally binding? Or did you just accidentally sign up to do thousands of pesos of free labor? Find out next week on Arkitrivia when we expose the dark arts of scope creep and the trap of the verbal agreement. Until then, keep your pens inked and your defenses up. Bye.